Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chill Talk English. I'm Henry.
And I'm Emma. Today, we're talking about something important for everyday life.
Customer service situations can be stressful, especially when you don't speak the language well.
I remember my first time calling customer support in English, my hands were shaking.
Oh no, what happened?
I couldn't explain my problem. I just kept saying, it doesn't work, over and over.
I had a similar experience when my laptop broke. I didn't know how to describe the problem clearly.
It's frustrating when you need help but can't express yourself properly.
That's why today we're going to help you with essential customer service English phrases.
These phrases will make your problem-solving experience much smoother and less stressful.
So why should you listen to today's episode? First, you'll feel more confident in customer service situations.
Second, you'll learn practical phrases that you can use right away.
And third, you'll be ready for real-life conversations with customer service representatives.
These phrases can help you navigate any customer service situation in English.
Learning English is like building a bridge, one phrase at a time.
Today, we're adding some important support phrases to your language bridge.
With these phrases, you can go from confused to connected in your customer service interactions.
I remember when I was 22, my phone stopped working. I had to call customer support but was so nervous.
Oh no, what happened?
Did you know what to say to the representative?
Not really. I just said broken phone and hoped they would understand. It worked, but it was embarrassing.
That's why learning customer service English is so important, even for young people.
Now, I can help others who might feel lost when they need customer support.
I had a friend who didn't return a defective product because she didn't know how to explain the issue.
Was that difficult for her?
Very. She kept the broken item instead of getting a replacement. It was a waste of money.
That's exactly why we're creating this episode today, to help people like her.
Today, we'll cover 4 important customer service situations.
First, we'll learn phrases for making complaints.
Second, we'll practice asking for help.
Third, we'll learn useful phrases for returning items.
And finally, we'll cover giving feedback.
Each section will have guided response, role plays, a short story, and guided practice.
We'll make it fun and easy so you can use these phrases in real life.
At the end, we have a quick quiz to test what you've learned.
Plus, we'll give you a challenge to practice using these phrases.
Make sure to listen carefully for our quick quiz at the end of the episode.
It's a fun way to check how much you've learned.
You might be surprised at how many phrases you remember.
It's like a little game to test your knowledge.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
That helps more people find Chill Talk English and learn with us.
You can also share this episode with friends who need help with customer service.
Let's get started with our first scene.
Scene 1. Making a complaint. Guided response.
Welcome to our first scene. We're focusing on how to make complaints in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for when something isn't working properly.
First, if you want to report a problem, you can say,
I have a problem with,
or
there's an issue with,
if you want to describe something broken, you can say,
this is not working,
or
it's broken.
if you want to explain something is damaged, you can say,
This is damaged,
or
it's scratched.
if you want to say something doesn't meet expectations, you can say,
This is not what I expected.
or
It's different from the description.
if you want to ask for a solution, you can say,
What can you do to help?
or
How can you fix this? Remember to be polite but clear when making complaints.
excellent. These phrases will help you in many complaint situations. Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be the customer and Emma will be the customer service representative.
Hello. Thank you for calling our support line. How can I help you today?
I have a problem with my new phone.
I'm sorry to hear that. Can you tell me more about the problem?
This is not working. The screen is black.
Have you tried charging it?
Yes, I charged it for 2 hours. It's still broken.
I understand. Let me check your purchase information.
My name is David. I bought it last week.
Thank you, David. I see the issue. This is damaged. We can send you a replacement.
That's good news. What can you do to help?
We'll send a new phone to you tomorrow. Is that okay?
Yes, that works for me. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Have a great day.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the complaint phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Lily's Broken Laptop.
Lily sat at her desk, staring at her laptop screen. It was completely black, even though she had pressed the power button 10 times. Her heart raced with frustration. This was her only computer for her online classes, and it was due tomorrow.
She took a deep breath and picked up her phone. I can do this, she told herself. I just need to explain the problem clearly.
When she connected to the customer service support, a friendly voice answered, "Hello, thank you for calling Tech Help. How can I assist you today?"
Lily felt her hands tremble slightly. I have a problem with my laptop, she said, trying to keep her voice steady.
"I'm sorry to hear that," the representative replied kindly. "Can you tell me more about what's happening?"
This is not working, Lily explained. The screen is black, but I know it has power because the light is on.
"I understand," the representative said. "Have you tried pressing the power button for 10 seconds?"
Yes, I tried that, Lily replied, feeling embarrassed. I even took the battery out and put it back in.
"Let me check your purchase information," the representative said after a brief pause. "What's your name and when did you buy the laptop?"
My name is Lily, she said. I bought it last month.
"Thank you, Lily," the representative replied. "I can see you're still under warranty. The issue is that this is damaged. There seems to be a problem with the screen connection."
Lily felt a mix of relief and worry. What can you do to help? She asked hopefully.
"We can send you a replacement laptop," the representative offered. "It will arrive in 3 business days. Would that work for you?"
Yes, that would be perfect, Lily said, her tension easing. Thank you so much for your help.
"You're welcome," the representative replied warmly. "We're sorry for the inconvenience. Is there anything else I can help you with today?"
No, that's all, Lily said with a smile. Thank you again.
"Have a wonderful day, Lily," the representative said before ending the call.
As Lily hung up, she felt a wave of relief. Her problem was solved, and she had learned how to explain technical issues in English.
Maybe next time she wouldn't be so nervous when calling customer service.
Did you hear the complaint phrases, I have a problem with, this is not working, and what can you do to help? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. This time it's your turn. I'll say a phrase and you repeat after me. Remember to copy my pronunciation and intonation. Try saying it out loud yourself, pausing after you hear each phrase.
I have a problem with my phone.
I have a problem with my phone.
There's an issue with my order.
There's an issue with my order.
This is not working.
This is not working.
It's broken.
It's broken.
This is damaged.
It's scratched. It's scratched.
This is not what I expected.
What can you do to help?
How can you fix this?
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're really talking to a customer service representative.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about a time when you had a problem that needed fixing. It will help you remember them better.
Scene 2. Asking for help. Guided response.
Welcome to our second scene. We're focusing on how to ask for help in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for when you need assistance.
First, if you need general help, you can say,
I need some help.
or
Can you help me?
if you don't understand something, you can say,
I don't understand.
Or,
Could you explain that again?
if you need more information, you can say,
Can you tell me more?
or,
I need more details.
if you're lost or confused, you can say,
I'm lost.
or,
I'm confused.
if you need something repeated, you can say,
Could you repeat that?
or.
Say that again, please. Remember to be polite when asking for help.
Excellent! These phrases will help you in many help-seeking situations.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations. Role play. Now, let's practice with a role play. I'll be the customer, and Emma will be the store assistant.
Hello, welcome to our electronics store. How can I help you today?
I need some help with this tablet.
Of course. What seems to be the problem?
I don't understand how to use this app.
I see. Can you tell me which app you're having trouble with?
It's the music app. I need more details on how it works.
Sure, let me show you. First, you tap on this icon here.
I'm confused. Where is that icon?
It's at the bottom of the screen. Can you see it?
No, I don't see it. Could you explain that again?
Of course. Look at the main screen. At the bottom, you'll see 5 icons.
Oh, I see them now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Could you repeat how to add songs to my playlist?
Certainly. First, find the song you want.
Thank you. Now I understand how to use it.
I'm glad I could help. Enjoy your new tablet.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the help-seeking phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Carlos's Shopping Adventure.
Carlos walked nervously into the large department store. It was his first time shopping alone in an English-speaking country, and the store was much bigger than he expected. His hands felt sweaty as he clutched the shopping list his mother had given him.
I can do this, he told himself, taking a deep breath. I just need to ask for help when I need it.
As he wandered through the store, he couldn't find the electronics section. He approached a store employee who was arranging items on a shelf.
Excuse me, Carlos said, his voice barely a whisper. I need some help.
The employee turned with a friendly smile. Of course. How can I assist you today?
I'm lost, Carlos admitted, feeling embarrassed. I can't find the electronics section.
I understand, the employee replied kindly. It can be confusing in such a big store. Can you tell me what you're looking for?
I need more details about where to find the tablets, Carlos explained, showing his list.
Ah, tablets are in the electronics section, the employee said, pointing down a hallway. It's on your right, about halfway down.
I don't understand, Carlos said, looking confused. Is it near the entrance or the back of the store?
Let me explain again, the employee offered patiently. When you enter the store, turn right, walk past the clothing department, and you'll see a sign for electronics.
Could you repeat that? Carlos asked, feeling flustered. I'm still a little confused.
Certainly, the employee repeated kindly. From the entrance, turn right, pass clothing, then look for the electronics sign on your right.
Oh, I see now, Carlos said with relief. Thank you for explaining that again.
You're welcome, the employee smiled. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yes, actually, Carlos said, feeling more confident. Can you tell me more about the tablets? I'm looking for one for school.
Of course, the employee replied, leading him toward the electronics section. Let me show you our student-friendly options.
As they walked together, Carlos felt his nervousness fade away. Asking for help wasn't so scary after all.
Maybe next time he wouldn't wait so long before asking for assistance.
Did you hear the help-seeking phrases, I need some help, I don't understand, and could you repeat that? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Your turn. I'll say each phrase and you copy me. Focus on the rhythm and tone. Pause and speak out loud after each phrase.
I need some help.
I need some help.
Can you help me?
Can you help me?
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Could you explain that again?
Could you explain that again?
Can you tell me more?
Can you tell me more?
I need more details.
I need more details.
I'm lost.
I'm lost.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Could you repeat that?
Could you repeat that?
Say that again, please.
Say that again, please.
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're in a store and need assistance.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about how you would ask for help in your own language first, then translate it to English. Scene 3. Returning items. Guided response.
Welcome to our third scene. We're focusing on how to return items in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for when you want to return a purchase.
First, if you want to return something, you can say,
I'd like to return this.
or
I want to return this item.
if you want to explain why you're returning it, you can say,
It's not what I wanted.
or
It doesn't fit me.
if you want to say something is defective, you can say,
This is defective.
or
It doesn't work properly.
if you want to ask about the return policy, you can say,
What is your return policy?
or
Can I get a refund?
if you want to exchange an item, you can say,
I'd like to exchange this.
or
Can I get a different size?
remember to be polite when returning items.
Excellent! These phrases will help you in many return situations.
Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now let's practice with a role play. I'll be the customer and Emma will be the store manager.
Hello, welcome to our store. How can I help you today?
I'd like to return this shirt.
Of course. May I ask why you'd like to return it?
It doesn't fit me. It's too small.
I understand. Do you have your receipt?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you. Is this the original item?
Yes, it's the same shirt.
Let me check our return policy. You can get a refund or exchange.
Can I get a different size?
Of course. What size would you like instead?
I'd like a medium, please.
Let me check if we have that size in stock. Yes, we do.
Great. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Great job. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the return phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Anna's Broken Blender.
Anna stood in her kitchen, staring at the new blender she had bought yesterday. It was supposed to make smoothies and soups, but when she tried to use it, it made a terrible noise and then stopped working completely. Her shoulders slumped in disappointment.
This is not what I wanted, she sighed to herself. I need to return it.
The next day, Anna took the blender back to the store. She felt nervous as she approached the customer service desk, her hands clutching the box and receipt.
I'd like to return this, she said to the store employee, trying to sound confident.
Of course, the employee replied with a warm smile. May I ask why you'd like to return it?
It doesn't work properly, Anna explained, feeling embarrassed. I tried to use it once and now it's broken.
I'm sorry to hear that, the employee said sympathetically. Do you have your receipt with you?
Yes, here it is, Anna said, handing over the receipt.
Thank you, the employee said, checking the receipt. Let me see if we can help you with this.
What is your return policy? Anna asked, worried they might not accept it.
If an item is defective within 30 days, you can get a full refund or exchange, the employee explained.
This is defective, Anna confirmed. It never worked properly.
I understand, the employee nodded. Would you like a refund or would you prefer to exchange it for a different model?
I'd like to exchange this, Anna said, relieved. Can I get a different blender?
Of course, the employee smiled. We have several other models that might work better for you. Let me show you.
As the employee showed her other options, Anna felt her tension ease. Her problem was going to be solved.
This one has better reviews and comes with a 2-year warranty, the employee explained, holding up a different box.
That looks perfect, Anna said with a smile. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, the employee replied. We're sorry for the inconvenience with your first purchase.
As Anna left the store with her new blender, she felt proud of herself for handling the return situation in English.
Maybe next time she wouldn't be so nervous about returning items when they didn't work as expected.
Did you hear the return phrases, "I'd like to return this," "It doesn't work properly," and "I'd like to exchange this"? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Now it's all yours. Copy my words and my intonation. Speak aloud after each phrase, just like in real conversation.
I'd like to return this.
I'd like to return this.
I want to return this item.
I want to return this item.
It's not what I wanted.
It's not what I wanted.
It doesn't fit me.
It doesn't fit me.
This is defective.
This is defective.
It doesn't work properly.
It doesn't work properly.
What is your return policy?
What is your return policy?
Can I get a refund?
Can I get a refund?
I'd like to exchange this.
Can I get a different size?
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're at a store counter returning an item.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about what you would say in your own language when returning something, then translate it to English. Scene 4. Giving feedback, guided response.
Welcome to our fourth and final scene. We're focusing on how to give feedback in English.
Let's learn some useful phrases for when you want to share your opinions.
First, if you want to give positive feedback, you can say,
I really like this.
or
This is great.
if you want to give constructive criticism, you can say,
I have a suggestion.
or
Could you improve this?
if you want to express satisfaction, you can say,
I'm very satisfied.
or
This exceeded my expectations.
if you want to express dissatisfaction, you can say,
I'm not satisfied.
or
This is disappointing.
if you want to make a recommendation, you can say,
I would recommend this.
or
You should try this. Remember to be honest but polite when giving feedback.
excellent. These phrases will help you in many feedback situations. Let's move on to some role plays to see how these phrases work in real conversations.
Role play. Now, let's practice with a role play. I'll be the customer and Emma will be the restaurant manager.
Hello, welcome to our restaurant. I'm the manager. How was your meal today?
I really like the food here.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I have a suggestion for the service.
Of course. Please share your thoughts.
Could you improve the waiting time?
I understand. We're working on that.
I'm satisfied with the food quality.
That's wonderful to hear.
This exceeded my expectations.
We're happy to hear that.
I would recommend this restaurant.
Thank you so much for your feedback.
You should try the dessert. It's amazing.
I'll let our chef know. Thank you again.
Thank you for listening to my feedback.
You're welcome. We appreciate your input.
Great job with the role plays. Let's move on.
Up next, we have a short story. As you listen, try to notice how the feedback phrases you just learned appear naturally in the story.
Our story today is called Mark's Hotel Review.
Mark sat at the small desk in his hotel room, writing down his thoughts about his stay. It was his last night at the Grand City Hotel, and he wanted to share his experience with the management. He had both good and bad things to say.
I really like this location, he wrote in his notebook. It's close to everything I need to see. He smiled as he remembered how convenient it had been to explore the city from this hotel.
As he continued writing, Mark thought about the service. I have a suggestion, he wrote. Could you improve the check-in process? It took too long yesterday.
He remembered standing in line for nearly 20 minutes while only 2 staff members were helping guests. His shoulders had slumped with impatience.
Mark then thought about his room. I'm very satisfied with the cleanliness, he noted. The housekeeping does an excellent job. He had been impressed how tidy his room was every day, even when he left it in a mess.
This exceeded my expectations, he wrote about the breakfast. The variety was amazing, and the food was always fresh. He had enjoyed trying different pastries and fruits each morning.
But Mark also had some criticisms. I'm not satisfied with the Wi-Fi, he wrote. This is disappointing because I need it for work. He had struggled with the slow connection during his video calls.
He thought about the pool area, too. I would recommend adding more chairs, he suggested. There weren't enough places to sit. He had wanted to relax by the pool, but couldn't find a free chair.
As Mark finished his review, he considered what he would tell the manager in person. You should fix the Wi-Fi, he practiced saying in his mind. It's important for business travelers.
The next morning, as he checked out, Mark saw the hotel manager walking by. He decided to approach her. "Excuse me," he said politely. "I'd like to share some feedback about my stay."
The manager turned with a friendly smile. Of course, we always appreciate guest feedback.
"I really like this hotel," Mark began. "The location is perfect and the breakfast is excellent."
Thank you so much, the manager replied, making notes.
"I have a suggestion," Mark continued. "Could you improve the Wi-Fi speed? This is disappointing for business travelers."
I understand completely, the manager nodded. We're actually upgrading our system next month.
"That's good to hear," Mark said. "I would recommend this hotel to others, especially if they fix the Wi-Fi."
We appreciate your honest feedback, the manager said sincerely. It helps us improve.
As Mark left the hotel, he felt good about sharing his thoughts. His feedback might help make the stay better for future guests.
Maybe next time he stayed at a hotel, he would be even more confident about giving feedback in English.
Did you hear the feedback phrases, "I really like this," "I have a suggestion," and "I would recommend this"? Try to remember how they were used.
Great listening. Now, let's take those same phrases and practice saying them together. It's time for some shadowing practice, where you can repeat the phrases after us.
Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. I'll model each phrase. Pause, then say it with confidence, just like you're speaking to a real person.
I really like this.
I really like this.
This is great.
This is great.
I have a suggestion.
I have a suggestion.
Could you improve this?
Could you improve this?
I'm very satisfied.
I'm very satisfied.
This exceeded my expectations.
This exceeded my expectations.
I'm not satisfied.
I'm not satisfied.
This is disappointing.
This is disappointing.
I would recommend this.
I would recommend this.
You should try this.
You should try this.
You're doing great. Try to imagine you're talking to a manager or service provider.
Excellent work. When you practice these phrases, think about experiences you've had where you wanted to give feedback. It will help you remember them better. Now, let's move on to the vocabulary and phrase breakdown. We'll go over some important words and phrases from these scenes.
I have a problem with. Used to report an issue with something. Example, I have a problem with my internet connection.
I don't understand. Used when you need something explained again. Example, I don't understand how to use this app.
I'd like to return this. Used when you want to bring back a purchase. Example, I'd like to return this shirt because it doesn't fit.
This is defective. Used when something is broken or doesn't work properly. Example, this phone is defective. The screen is cracked.
I have a suggestion. Used when you want to offer constructive feedback. Example, I have a suggestion for improving your service.
Now, let's test your understanding with a quick quiz.
We'll ask you some questions about real customer service situations. Listen carefully and choose the best answer. Check if your answer is correct with the answers given in the comments section of this video. Ready? Let's start.
Question 1. What do you say when something is broken and doesn't work? Options. A. This is great. B. This is defective. C. I'm very satisfied. Question 2. How do you ask someone to explain something again? Options. A. I don't understand. B. Can you help me? C. Say that again, please. Question 3. What phrase do you use when you want to exchange an item for a different size? Options. A. I'd like to return this. B. I'd like to exchange this. C. Can I get a refund? Question 4. How do you express that something exceeded your expectations? Options. A. This is disappointing. B. This exceeded my expectations. C. I'm not satisfied. Question 5. What do you say when you want to recommend something to others? Options. A. I have a suggestion. B. I would recommend this. C. You should try this. Great work, everyone. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned in this episode.
Wow, what a helpful journey we've had today. From making complaints to giving feedback, we've learned so many useful customer service phrases.
That's right. Now you know how to report problems, ask for help, return items, and give feedback with confidence.
We also practice role plays, stories, and shadowing so you can use these phrases in real customer service situations.
Remember, learning English is like building a bridge, one phrase at a time. And today, we built a strong customer service communication bridge.
Next time you need help from customer service, you won't feel helpless. You'll know exactly what to say.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Chill Talk English. Keep practicing, keep communicating, and get ready for smoother customer service experiences.
Before we finish, we have a listener challenge for you.
We want you to post a short comment describing a time you needed customer service using 2 phrases you learned today. For example, I had a problem with my order. I don't understand why it was delayed.
It's a great way to practice what you've learned and share with other learners.
Let's quickly recap the key phrases we've learned so far. For making complaints, I have a problem with, and what can you do to help?
For asking for help, I don't understand, and could you repeat that?
For returning items, I'd like to return this, and this is defective.
For giving feedback, I have a suggestion, and I would recommend this.
These phrases will help you handle customer service situations with confidence and clarity.
Thanks for joining us today on Chill Talk English. We hope you found these customer service phrases helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
You can also share this episode with friends who need help with customer service situations.
Next time, we'll be talking about English for doctor's appointments.
Until then, keep practicing your English every day. Remember, small steps lead to big progress.
Goodbye, everyone, and have great customer service experiences.